Hey, I'm Catherine, and here we are at the Mountain Thread Company, and we're gonna keep going on building coiled rope baskets. Now you can check out some of the other videos about how to set the sewing machine, what kind of rope to choose, and how to get started on round or oval baskets. So you can see I've built the bases up just a little bit. They're about the size that I'm ready to start building the sides of the basket. So we're gonna keep going with the round basket, and this is what we're going for. Little something to put jewelry in or some change or clips at the sewing machine. So this base here, I'm gonna get it right back in my sewing machine. I'm gonna back stitch where the threads were cut. All right, this whole time I've been sewing this flat, but I always remember to sew a zig stitch on one piece of rope and a zag stitch on the other. You're gonna continue doing that through the entire basket. So here we go, we're gonna go around a little bit more. And when I'm ready to start building the sides, I'm gonna take my left hand and slide it under. You can see I'm holding this at an angle now. And it's gonna take a few times around. But in just a little bit, you'll see a little lip forming on the sides of the basket. And if you need to kind of pressure or tension the rope a little bit to get it to hold, you can do that. Okay, so I've gone around 2 or 3 times. You can see how the sides are starting to form there. Now, if I want shallower sides, I'm gonna hold this a little bit shallower. If I want sides that try to get a little higher up, I'm gonna try to push my base there right up next to the sewing machine and keep holding that. And I'm still zigging on one piece of rope, zagging on another, lining up where the ropes come together right there in that center notch on my presser foot. I'm doing the same thing over and over, going in circles, but in the best kind of way. All right, building the sides of the basket here. I have enough rope to go around 1 or 2 more times. Okay, getting to the end of the rope. And one way to finish it off, and I'll go ahead and do that here, I'm gonna leave about 3 inches. I'm gonna tuck it under right there. And I can lift up my presser foot if I need to get that really nicely tucked under. Change my stitches to get a lot of stitches right there and basically stitch over my layers to finish off that basket. Okay, there we go. That is how you shape the sides of the basket. Ta-da!